All right. Even though we just blew reporting PPI, we're still gonna paper trade, and we might get a banger setup. So, from what I remember, the last time price just dumped two times in a row. It actually did it three times in a row. So I'm thinking it's possible that we just dump again, just from historical data. I think we possibly could just dump off open. It's totally looking like we're gonna do that. Maybe not. But what I'm thinking is I'm not gonna overcomplicate this because we have an obvious higher time from accumulation, manipulation, take out previous week's high or even previous week's high, soup it, and now we're in the distribution phase. So what I'm thinking on the intermediate time frame is accumulation, expansion, retracement into equilibrium, into back into a premium, and then displacement or expansion to possibly to these lows, but not sure if they're gonna get targeted on a Friday. But let's also see if we're working with a TGIF now. No TGIF. So yeah, this is totally what could happen. We got a high inside of fair value gap. We take that, respect that. The VWAP, boom. That would be bread and butter right there. Okay, so most of my audio cut out. I guess my AirPod wasn't fully in. I'm pretty sure most of my audio cut out here, but um, pretty simple day here. I took one little scalp, but I have a really good recap um on this trading session, so that'll be after the live executions here. But the recap is really solid for this trading session. So yeah. Holy RR, bro.
Banged out.
Pretty cool is Dodgy took this exact trade as well with the exact same TP, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Started in this new opening gap here. Ezekiel lows. This might be the better play though. Be a failed 1 minute. V-shape recovery. Target RT shot. I would take this. 3 times. Oh, never mind. 15 minute closure. I mean, the break even would be right here. Shouldn't be terrible. If it fails, it goes this 15 minute. I don't think I'd take this. To be break even. I'd be entered around here. This is honestly like 15 minutes sketch. But we are in a deep discount. And break even. Could target this for a 1-to-1. Probably would have targeted the RTHC. So, all right, yeah, I'm done. Looking like it's just chopping. So I'm going to be done.
All right. Let's do a quick recap of what happened today. Let's bring it back to 9:30 per usual. Boom, 9:30. This is the regular trading hours gap, which is very big. Hopefully it doesn't show the candles. I don't think it is. I know it is. Coming into this, I pretty much laid out my bias, I'm pretty sure. Um, Essentially we were in a higher time frame, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. And honestly, today I thought we were going to carry out the distribution phase down to these relative equal lows. But we ended up not doing that. There were a few things that caught my eyes coming into the session were these equal highs here in the middle of these two new week opening gaps, um, which was also above midnight open. So I thought there's a chance we come take those out, whether I take longs up to them or we come sweep them out and I take shorts off of them. It depends, what was represented to me. But um, my ideal scenario was this 15-minute gap right here. I laid this out in the session and I marked out this high that was inside of it. And I thought this was bread and butter right here. We have the regular trading hours CE right here aligned exactly with this high inside of this 15 minute. And we have the fucking VWAP. Perfect setup. Um, if we come into it, you have V-shape recovery, inverse down. I would just take a 1 to 2 just because my draw is so much lower. Um, but yeah, that would be fucking perfect. But what ended up happening was, let's see, we time distorted for a little bit and we came down and we made this 1 minute right here after sweeping buy side inside of a gap. We swept these highs and these highs here. And then I think we tapped into a 15-minute. Yeah, we tapped into a 15-minute. And We danced around this gap for a little bit, didn't invert it, then we inverted it here. I entered here for a little scalp right down to the new week opening gap. Really shitty RR, but basically a free ass trade. I mean, we have perfect equal lows here, and we had a new week opening gap. I could have held it to the CE, but I just put at the top here because we displaced so far away from the gap. I didn't want to be too greedy, so this is the play. I mean, I wouldn't have let it run up to here. I probably would have did it like maybe here ish. It's like basically a 1-to-1. I ended up dragging my stop like immediately. And then there was a beautiful play right out of this. Soup these equal lows, soup the CE of the new week opening gap, and boom, look at that V-shaped recovery. This was the better play. I ended up not taking this, not only because I took a trade already, but the 15-minute closure just looks really ugly. So I was like, I don't really know if I want to take that, but if I were to take it, I would have taken a 1-to-2, or I would have took it at the CE of the regular trading hours gap. I'm pretty sure this like just banged out. No, it didn't even bang out. Oh, there we go. Would have been break even here. But yeah, just really shitty market conditions. After that, we literally just chopped for the entire fucking day after. There was a 5 minute that looked really good that failed. This is the 5 minute that failed. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is up on my screen? Okay. This was the 5 minute that failed. Um, I would say this is A plus. This is A plus. Delivering off this new opening gap, swept up these lows, displacement over the 5 minute. Um, I mean, yeah, because we had these equal highs are such a nice draw. This, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that should play out majority of the times. Just unfortunately, just was chopping, just chopped for a while. So I honestly hopped off after that. I didn't take that either. I was just looking. See if this eventually plays out. And it was just shitty market conditions. Okay, yeah. So just literally just chopped for the entire day. Yeah, I thought that was a good play there. But there also was, which you're gonna see in the video, there was a nice short, or not a nice short. It was a pattern trade short that I called out. That was just a pattern trade. Was this I think it was a 3 minute. We didn't sweep out the we didn't sweep out that yet. So it was like okay. It was this right here. Really nice V-shaped recovery. Boom. You would take it right here. Boom. Um, Probably stop loss right there. And this ended up playing out kind of if you're looking for a 1-to-1, but anything to the draw, it didn't play out because one, we didn't sweep. We were so close to these highs, we didn't sweep them out. And two, regular trading hours, CE gap was not filled, and it was before 10 o'clock. So I would never take that. Never, never, never take that. And we're delivering off a 15-minute gap. We were delivering off of this 15-minute gap. So, or no, we didn't even fill this 15-minute gap yet. It was, yeah, we made equal highs with it. So I was like, all right, there's zero chance I'm taking that. That is a fucking pattern trade, and that is a amazing pattern trade to spot out if you're looking for like how to differentiate a pattern trade or an actual good A plus setup, this is a pattern trade right here. I had the nice V-shaped recovery, but it just wasn't delivering off of anything and it left the draws. So yeah, that is basically the recap here. Just a shitty Friday, honestly. I thought price action was going to be good today, just because of like, look at this, but um, just too big of a move yesterday, I guess. I think it was 550 points, 550 point move. Yeah, just too big of a move. So we just chopped all day today. So that's something to note. After a 550 point move, might be shittier market conditions, especially that it's a Friday. So, um, really good trading today, even though we blew the eval full porting PPI. I'm not stressing about it. Honestly, I was just trying to fucking pass that account because I have a profitable system and I'm just trying to get funded so I can get some payouts here. But anyways, that is all I have for the trade rate recap.